Shalom, shalom, Shabbat Adonai. Welcome to the Sixth Exodus program. Thank you for listening. This segment here is today is talking about the care of a woman. I like to read to you from the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29, verse number 56. Just one verse. The most tender and refined woman among you would not venture to set the sole of her feet on the ground because she is so delicate and tender. She will not begrudge to the husband she embraces or her son and to her daughter. I just want to say that in the book of Deuteronomy, this is Hebrew, and I like to say that as a Hebrew, I always wondered what it was like and how our women and men lived. Now, the people who are in Israel today, they are not Hebrew. Just like they say, they are Jewish, but not Jews, but Jewish. Now, I want to say this, and I don't mean to be offensive. It's just that the truth is just the truth. Our ancestors, um, it's a little bit strange, but nevertheless, it's the truth. Our ancestors birthed two nations. That means two different people, two different races was in her womb. Just like it reads in the Bible, Jacob and Esau. Esau is, when the Bible says red, and Jacob is black. Now Jacob is in America today. We are Jacob, and Esau is mostly mostly dead because Esau descendants they worship idols, and God led them in captivity like He led us into captivity, and we're still here in America, and we're called black people. And Esau descendants, most of who are our relatives, was killed by Hitler, which is today called the Holocaust. And after they had, after God had delivered them from captivity, there was a group of people who wanted to become Hebrew, so they joined with them, or the remnant that was left after the burning of the iron furnace. But it's common that every time we went into captivity, that we went wrong, God drove us out of the land. That land is holy, and anyone who dwells there must be holy, or He will drive them out. So He drove out our ancestors, which were Esau. And Esau's descendant, most of them died, as I said, during the Holocaust. And after the Holocaust, God made a covenant with them that they should keep His laws. And the people who joined with them are people from Russia, Poland, Germany. They decide that they will keep the laws of God, but they have not. But that's not what this is talking about. But it's talking about how the linkage as far as women not walking or having delicate feet. We are Hebrews, and China and Japan share the same things about their women. Now they didn't walk; they was actually carried everywhere. And so my understanding is this: in the old days, the Book of Deuteronomy, even when I was a boy. Um, our ancestors had what they call pea pots, urinals, buckets that they kept underneath the bed or in the corner of the house in their in the mother and father's bedroom. And so she would use the bathroom. In those days, they had outhouses. You would go to the outhouse and use the bathroom, but not a woman. She wouldn't do that. She would stay inside and use a pea pot. Most pea pot was made out of porcelain, a ceramic, and it had a lid on them, and it was kept in the house until the morning. The man would go out and empty the pea pot urinal, and he would empty that in the outhouse and clean it every morning and bring it back. Because her feet were so delicate, she never did any walking or shopping. She had servants that would do cooking and cleaning for her because she didn't do any work. We didn't allow our women to do any walking or hard labor like that. They had servants that would do the cooking, cleaning the house, and doing things like that, or farming. Um, but days have changed. So um, I can respect that in women that do not work and shouldn't work. According to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28:56, that it's an embarrassment for a woman to work and that she should, that her feet were so tender and delicate she never used them. Besides, standing up and going to the restroom and using the pea pot in her home, but she would not be seen and would not be known in the town or be seen at the shopping villages or anything like that or the market because her feet were so tender and delicate. So when the people who took us out of slavery saw our women because they were so tender and delicate, it's just like Chinese women and Japanese women. Our women was the same. Our ancient Hebrew women was the same. So we have similarities there as far as our relationship as people. And Chinese people, I understand that who they are, and their ancestor, first leader was Quinn in the Bible, spelled Shin, and Japanese first leader was Oshi. In our Bible, we call him Oshia, and they learned swordplay. Now, the first king of Japan, Oshia, we call Hosea, came from Samaria. Now you call him Samurai, but he come from Samaria, and he was great in swordplay. He was a great swordsman, a great warrior, and I want to say that concerning our race, the Hebrew race, which is not, but yet is. Like I said, those who are pretending to be Jews, they are not Jews. As they say, they are Jewish, but not Jews. There's only one Hebrew nation in the world, and there's only one that will ever be. And we will get a chance to talk about these things very soon. I have no doubt. Okay, I know this subject is a little bit strange and a little bit odd, but I want to share with you how Japanese, Chinese, and ancient Hebrews have the same custom concerning their women and not letting them work, but their feet are very delicate. and they was carried around to do whatever they needed to do. All right. Well, thank you for listening. Have a great day.